し生まれ変わったらその時はさ
Hello loves, welcome back to another video. Today we are reading a Kurapika X male listener. This one I titled Mood Swings. This is part 2 of the male X listener, the one that I did before. This one was requested, and without further ado, oh, and I'm feeling pretty lazy today, so if there are some mistakes in here, I apologize. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. It was now 3 days before your wedding to Kurapika, and you were a hot mess, mood swings and all. Hey, Kurapika, Wayan, come over here for a sec, Gun said, waving over you and your fiancé. You and Kurapika walked towards the door where Gun stood. You had recently found a house on sale going for a good price. With Kurapika as a hunter and you as a waiter, things were settled neatly. Gun was now on that very walkway. What is it, Gon? Kurapika asked. Gon pointed outside of the door. Both you and Kurapika's eyes landed on a basket of flowers. The flowers for the tables are here. Okay, that's... What? You started getting angry. Why are they... What's wrong, dear? Kurapika asked. Why are they that color? Huh? They're not the color we requested. You felt tears daring to come out. I just don't understand. You fell to the floor and continued to sob. It's ruined. Sir, I assure you, it's not... we can get different colored ones if you'd like. The man holding the wagon of the flower tried to ease you. Sniffling away your sobs, you asked, Really? Oh yes, it's not a problem, he said with a smile. Now, which color would you like again? Favorite color? Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, sure, Kurapika said, shutting the door. Once it was shut, he turned to you and asked if you were all right. You nodded, standing up with his help. He cupped your face in the palm of his hands and stated, Dear, you are so dramatic. You gasped. He smiled kindly. That's one of the reasons I love you. Really? Stop being such a baby, Wyan. Killua shouted from the kitchen. I am not Killboy, you shouted back. Oh, yes you are, he restated with a chuckle. Killboy, I swear. You swear what? He mocked, covering his mouth with his hands as if to act scared. I'm going to kill you, you said, throwing a sandal at him. He is too cute, Kurapika muffled under his breath. Oh, you really do love him, huh? Gon asked. Kurapika sighed out a laugh, staring at you. Yeah, I do. The next morning, you woke up with Kurapika on the side. You walked into the bathroom you also shared and turned on the faucet water in the sink. You started brushing your teeth, going to the restroom, and running the shower. Once you were in the shower, you ran the water over your face and thought about the songs you wanted to play at the ceremony. I should probably play that one, Night Core song, you thought with a grin on your face, singing the song in your head. You cleaned your face and hopped out the shower, wrapping a towel around you. You walked back into your room, grabbing your clothes from a drawer and placing them on the bedside next to where you and Kurapika were sleeping. You began changing when you heard him muffle a few words about bacon and eggs. You got an idea and decided you would be all cute and make that for breakfast. You were excited to surprise him and got to cooking as soon as you stepped foot into the kitchen. Gon and Lario were kind enough to help you, but Killua was still asleep. When he woke up, he immediately refused to help. He said he would try to do the dishes after, which made you a little confused. Try? You tilted your head. He shrugged his shoulders, hands in his pockets as always. I've never done it, so yeah, I'll try. You, Gon, and Lario sweat dropped and said, Never mind, you don't have to help. Okay, if you're sure. He smiled. He planned this, didn't he? You all thought. You continued cooking, and finally Kurapika woke up. Rubbing his eyes, he walked through the hallway and into the family room. Hey, what smells so good? He questioned. You looked right at him with a cheery grin and said, Bacon and eggs, babe. He hummed in surprise. You chuckled. I made it because you were whispering about it in your sleep. He smiled and walked behind the counter behind you. Grabbing your waist, he gently kissed your neck, mouthing a small, thank you, in your ear before walking around and taking his seat in the front of the counter. He rotated himself on the stool, then stopped when a plate was placed in front of him. A few pieces of bacon were placed on the side, and on the other lay delicate yellow and white whipped eggs. This looks delicious. Thank you, dear, Lario Gon. He said. You all helped yourself after, including Killua, who had been watching TV the whole time. Thank you for the meal, you five said in sync. Once you bit into the bacon on your plate, tears started forming from your eyes. You lowered your head and placed the bacon bit back in its corner with the others. I'm sorry, you mumbled out. What was that? Kurapika questioned, looking your way. I'm sorry, it's burnt. You looked up with tears flowing through, your face turning red and plump. What? Don't be, he said, wiping away the tears on your cheeks. It's not burnt. What would make you say that? You, sniffling through, said, It's too crunchy. Kurapika let out a soft chuckle, which in your opinion made him even sexier because it was his morning voice. What? You think it's burnt, Wyan? Killua asked. You met his gaze and nodded slightly. The Catboy laughed. If this is burnt, he held up the bacon bit in his right palm, then it's the best damn burnt bacon bit ever. You sniffled your sobs away. Thanks, Killua. Hey, you said my name correctly, for the first time since we met, he exclaimed, pointing out towards you. Well, don't get used to it, Killboy. And he's back, Killua sighed out, lowering his head on the table beneath him. Oh, Killua, don't be sad. I'm not sad. Shut it, Lurio. The rest of you laughed at him. So for those of you who care enough to stay for this outro, the reason I was rushing today was because my voice has been cranky all day. I think I'm sick. No, it's not corona. Don't come at me saying that. I've just been coughing and my voice is getting like, I think I have a cold. Oh my god, is that a symptom? You guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, loves. Oh, my voice.